In 1988, the owner of Querciabella, Sebastiano, decided to implement what is considered today organic practices, which at the time were completely heard of here in the valley. So by eliminating the pesticides and the fungicides, we adopted at least 7 years before organic certification arrived in Europe, this form of agriculture. We have been organic certified since 2000, and in 2000 we also adopted another form of agriculture in biodynamics. So this form of agriculture, with its different preparations, was implemented for a better part of 10 years, at which point, again, following the advice and the decision of Sebastiano, we converted to a form of plant-based biodynamics. By eliminating all of the animal preparations, so the ones that are the traditional biodynamic preparations, we have implemented a strict cover crop regime of up to 35 different types of seeds. So this mixture of legumes, brassicas and grains are incorporated and are selected by our agronomist Dallas D'Alessandro for each different vineyard site, depending on the soil and the grapes that are growing. So we obviously have the legumes, which are fixing the nitrogen, the grains, which are providing structure in the soil, the brassicas, which are your spicy leaf stuff, your wild rockets, your rapeseed, your wild mustard, that are helping in the soil health. But at the end of the day, it's about biodiversity. It's about getting as much quantifiable life in the soils. We want the bees and the bugs to come in, and for the pollinators, we want, it's almost like a forest floor effect, which is something that Steiner spoke about, whereas it's dying, decomposing plant matter that's breaking down, and then we are working into our soil to get the nitrogen, the structure, etc., and to get the balance. And all of our vineyards we're on pretty steep slopes, and generally on a steep slope you've got all of the nutrients that will wash down the hill, and you'll have crazy vigor at the bottom and the top will be short and stumpy. But if you look in our vineyards here, we've got an incredible balance right from bud burst. The bud burst is happening at the top, at the bottom, in the middle, and the center, all equally. As the vines, as the shoots are growing, they're growing at the same pace. The veraison, the changing of the color, the ripening, it's all happening right across the vineyard, and we're finding this coming through into the wines. We're having a greater balance in the wines also. This balance that we're achieving, and the fact that we have eliminated the chemicals, it's important, but it's actually, for us at Querciabella, it's more about leaving the vineyards in a better place than we found them, while still making world-class wines, and then everyone's happy.